Hi, YouTube. Good to be here. Welcome to the Remarkable Life podcast, where today I am going to explain the Remarkable Life method. So stick around, let me get the podcast portion of this rolling, and we will be good to go. Welcome to the Remarkable Life podcast. I'm your host and coach, Karin Gillen. And today I want to introduce you to the Remarkable Life method. So I've been coaching, well, more than coaching, because I did therapy before. I've been doing change work with people for 15 plus years. And what I notice is there's a certain number of things that want to happen, need to happen, and that I prefer to have happen for someone to go through the arc of change that they want to go through generally when they come into life coaching. And even though I find it to be one of the most painful processes that we can do for ourselves, I also think it's the most powerful. And that is to take the work that we do and dissect it to the point where we can see what that flow is and see what that arc is of the work. And I have done that. And it took me a long time because I'm not very good at seeing myself. I'm better at seeing other people, which is what you want in a coach. And today I just want to share kind of the gist of it with you so you can get a feel for what I've been working on and potentially what you would want to work on with me if you hire me as your one-on-one coach. Yes, I still do mentoring for coaches. I still do business coaching for solopreneurs, but this is life coaching. This is us meeting you in your life where you're at with all the facets of your life. Could be relationships, business, finance, health and wellness, like that whole circle of life fits into the life coaching. Okay. So the method starts with knowing yourself, knowing who you are. And the reason that I start there is because I want to know where you are right now, for starters, a snapshot. I want to help you define, not like discover and create, but to define the values that are already alive and present and running your life. And I want to understand with you how you make decisions and what success looks and feels like. Because we have a world where there are certain values and there are certain success metrics that people will offer up all around us all the time. And if we aren't conscious and intentional about where we're going, why we're going there, and who we are in those journeys, we will just pick up other people's goals for us. And my job is to help you really parse out and disentangle from cultural goals, goals of communities you've been a part of for a long time, goals of quote unquote business or work, and see but what actually matters to you. And it can be an excavation. So I think it's really important to do because we know what our values are and we know what success means to us. Then we can have fulfillment because we can live in alignment. And that is when we have everything. Doesn't mean we're comfortable all the time. It means we are living in alignment. The second phase of work is empower. It's not me empowering you, it's you empowering yourself. We want to know how you do what you do, how you go about it, how you've always gone about it, how you've been successful in the past going about it, getting things done, getting to where you want to go. So I like to know what your why is and help you find that if you don't know what it is. I like to understand how you use your resources and why, because they do tell us things. It says a lot about a person when we look at, say, their calendar or their bank statement, right? We can find out, who are we? Who are they? I want to know why you get what's the English language here? Why there are times where you're hard on yourself. Where does it come from? What's up with that? Is it necessary? How can we evolve? And also to find your edge, find that place where you're ready to push out where you feel that sense of excitement for growth. Not, I'm going to push so far that I blow out my nervous system and I'm kind of toast for a while, because I've seen that happen with people. I've had a number of clients come in and have to do recovery work because they went and did something that was so far out of their body's comfort zone. This is not what we're talking about. If that's happened for you, it can be a recovery process. I see you. It takes time. Give yourself time and give yourself grace. The third phase is choose. Choose. This is about where you're going. This is about getting a clear eye on the territory and on where you're headed, why you're headed there, what it takes to go there, what in you has you prepared and ready, and why the map is set that way. It's about making great plans. And the other part of this is about releasing the drag. So there's these ways that we evolve that, like maybe when I was 8 years old or 32 or 17, this way of operating really served me. But now that I'm 42 or 57 or 68, I don't need to take some of those ways of operating with me anymore. And it's really helpful to have a partner to look at, like, what can I drop? What do I not have to carry anymore? Where can I release the drag? And then how do I keep going? Because I believe that if you're going to do a big piece of change work, particularly how do I live this remarkable life, I also want to know how to keep going and sustain it. This is not a like fad diet. This is a full kind of lifestyle integration of, I can do this, and then the next change I want to do, I have all of this self-awareness. I have all of this understanding of how I operate and why I operate that way and how I want to go and make my moves, that I can take that with me everywhere. And that's my goal. That's my goal for the people who want to do a big piece of change work like that, that we do it together. We do it with at a pace that fits and suits you. And we get you what you need to keep it going every time, forever. And then what's really fun about that, it's really empowering, is you can choose to bring on support in the future, but you don't have to have it to get where you're going. Then I think it's just, you get to play with speed. Do I want to make a big change really fast? Like, I'm going to go get an expert. I'm going to go hire a consultant. I'm going to get a coach, but I know who I am in the process. I want that for you. I don't want you to have to hire someone every time you have to go do anything. No one wants that. And no one needs that. Be at choice, right? Right back to that third thing is to choose. That's where the power is and the privilege. All right. Thanks for being here and exploring with me your remarkable life through my remarkable life method. I hope you know that I'm a coach and we can do this work together if you want to. Reach out. I'm here. Have a great